Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which could be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to near the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. I'm gonna call this battle Pucker Factor! Oh yeah! Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song November. Alright guys, this is Shenzhen. Now Shenzhen is actually one of those closed maps where I put in my short range guys, but you know what? I wanted to show you, there's other ways of playing this if you have a range bot. You know what? Major Pain here, my beautiful Zeus Fury. He's one of the best range bots there is out there. You know what? There is something in this game called Pucker Factor, and I want to show you what it's all about. You see these beautiful Zeuses that I run? You know what? This is so old school, but old school, schmold school. These things, they kiss you hard. And you know what? They're gonna inject some Pucker Factor. You see those two guys back there? They don't want to poke their nose out. You want to know why? Because I fed them a little Pucker Factor. This is something you guys can use. If you're going to be a range bot guy, and that's okay. Range builds, range support bots is a good thing if you're playing it well. So you see what I'm doing? Find a good place for my range bot. Right here, I can basically monitor several beacons at once. I can help monitor and support this back beacon over here if I walk to my right, or if I walk to my left, I can support the center beacon. In the middle, anyone starts going to there, they're gonna get zapped, and they all know it. Everyone knows there's a Zeus Fury parked in this corner, and if they go for that thing, it's gonna hurt. I've injected some Pucker Factor into the entire battlefield of the center and this back one. These guys know that there's a guy in the middle there, right next to that, who's also holding it. He's got some Pucker Factor he's generated too. You got those guys back there, they're a little timid right now. The guy on top of the roof, he's finally gonna get me down. But after a long time of holding the guys in the back at bay and holding the guys in the middle at bay, we had some Pucker Factor that kept these guys from going at it. And because of that, we've been able to have a nice advantage for most of the battle, all because we injected some Pucker Factor into the Reds, and they were just, every time they came out, they got tagged. And that was a nice sweet green banner at the end, guys. If you're gonna run a support bot, that's okay, as long as you're making sure that you don't miss and that you're injecting that Pucker Factor into the battle. You're basically letting every Red know, you step in that area, you're gonna get tagged big time. So make sure you're able to do that with your support bot, and you'll be able to inject a little Pucker Factor into your battles. Great game, guys on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm gonna call this battle Panicometer! And I'll explain why as we go along here, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Whatish. Alright, guys, we're in Dreadnought. I have my closed map deck. These are all nimble, more knife fighter type builds. Great for a map like Dreadnought where there's a whole bunch of structure and covers and all. This is Frick. He's my Death Button Raven. A Death Button is one of the oldest builds in the game. Not so much on a Raven. Usually you had him on a Griffin. But you know what? It's a great build. When you're inside of 300 meters, this thing will melt just about anyone it hits. Splash is great on him. It's great for inside fighting like this one, so it's a good build. And the double jump from the Raven obviously gives me a little more nimbility, if that's a word. I like making up words, you know, and allows me to get to this place or that place in a quick time and all that good stuff. And there we go, helping to melt another one there. Oh yeah, nimbility. There's another one. You know, I like to create words, so I created a word for this battle. I call it panicometer. You know what a panicometer is, guys? It's when you think you should start panicking in the battle. You know, when things start getting desperate, when you need to start ramping up your pace a little bit. It's the panicometer. You know where that is? Right above. You got two things you're looking at as part of your panicometer. Well, you got several things here. You got a beacon bar, you got a beacon count, and you got a timer. But there's more than up there too. That panicometer also shows you how many bots are left in the game. If you got, you know, if you're starting to run out of bots on your side, or if they're starting to run out of bots on their side. So that panicometer across the top there, you should always have one eye on it and always be planning your steps, planning your strategy, planning your tactics around that panicometer. That's if you're playing to win. I play to win, guys, so I've always got one eye on the panicometer up above there. It's all those things rolled into one, telling you what you should be doing, if you should be picking up your pace or not. Now, let's take a look at the panicometer. We're about halfway in. We're down 3 beacons to 2, but we're up on beacon bar. So we're actually looking pretty good on the panicometer, as long as we can turn this one back, which I'm in the process of doing. Oh, but they're capping one too. But you see there's another one turning too. So as long as you always got one eye on that panicometer, you're always going to be able to know what you should be doing in battle. And this is what I'm getting at, guys. When you're playing this battle, this game, and sometimes you're in over your head, sometimes you're playing against guys that are much tougher than you. And if you're playing to win, you're playing to help your team. You're not always going to be able to carry the team, right? Because sometimes you're in over your head. But if you got your eye on that panicometer, it's going to tell you what you should be doing. It's going to really kind of tell you what kind of pace you should be setting. You know, because right now, you know, we're doing pretty good on the beacon bar. We're doing pretty good on the beacon count. So there's no reason for me to get panicky right now. My panicometer is really kind of low. I can go over here and pick at this Alming, get this guy out of the way. My mate helped him, so now we're going to go march toward the back. It's a neutral grounds right now. 2 beacons to 2 beacons. There's a white beacon out there somewhere. We're going to head toward this back one, try to cap it. Oh, looks like we got a 3rd beacon. Now we're going to go after this 4th beacon. Now there's a lot of, you know, it's heated right here. There's a lot of people around it. I got this guy that's an Aries. I was trying to get at him, but I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to, you know, watch my angles here, make sure he can't get me. Now he's coming up around here. Now I need to get out of the way. I can even let that beacon go because my panicometer tells me it's not time to die. You know, I want to stay alive. You can't cap or kill when you're dead. And I got some mates around here, so we got to take out that threat first. We had time to do that. Now we can go ahead and try to get this one. Now, here we go. You got a Titan coming down here. But look at the panicometer. We're actually in pretty good shape, so I don't have to worry about losing this beacon. I am not going to die to save that beacon because the panicometer tells me I don't have to. So I'm going to get behind here where I'm nice and safe. I'm going to go ahead and recharge my my little ability on Sir Nightmare. This is my Nightingale. I'm going to let the other guys do things around the battlefield. Our panicometer's looking pretty good. So I'm going to go up here and now just chip away at these guys. Gonna go ahead and chip away at this guy here, hit him with some suppression beams. I got some mates around the corner here that's gonna take this guy down. I'm gonna hide behind this one. Got the Alming chipping me away, right? So I'm gonna get in a good guarded spot and see if I can help save my guy. I don't have to get where I'm dangerous. There we go. Get back up here, chip that guy away. It looks like someone else took on that Ming and took him out. Our panicometer told me I was doing pretty good the whole battle. I never had to get crazy aggressive. I never had to worry about what was going on. So guys, watch your panicometer as you're playing. Don't be focused on combat. It's down there, you'll find it. But make sure you always got one eye on that panicometer and see what you should be doing. See what your pace should be at. See if you should be putting a little more pressure on beacons or what you need to be doing to keep your advantage always going on the battlefield there. Great pellets on both sides for sure. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. I'm gonna call this battle Puppet Master! And you definitely want to stick around for this one, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Perfect for this battle. Alright, guys, this is this episode's Speak and Rush battle. I always start with Frick. He's my death button raven. I take that double jump to grab the furthest neutral beacon, which is the one in the center on Canyon. Unfortunately, they had some fast little guys here, the Phantoms. As you know, they're really, really fast, and they got there ahead of me, and I wasn't able to do anything. So now, I'm going to go right to the Puppet Master. Guys, Diablo is one of my favorite builds. You all know that. You know he can run real quick like and cap a lot of beacons. But guess what else he is? He is a Puppet Master. Everything I can do with him is all about manipulating the Reds. I got them to eject and spawn right there. Now, I'm going to go over here and threaten this beacon. Guess what it's going to make them do? It's going to make them eject what they were in and pop over here. Now, I'm going to go back to the other one. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm totally puppet mastering these guys. I'm making them do things they need to do in order to protect their beacon. And when they're running around chasing me, look at that. Guy hopped in there. Why? Because he saw I was going to go back there and take it. So I'm going to go back to the other one. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep puppeteering these guys like crazy. They don't even realize what's going on. What I'm doing right now is I'm being such a huge distraction to them. They're not killing me. And guess what? They're not killing my mates. They're not doing anything productive in the battle. They're absolutely just walking around, chasing me, worrying about me. I'm getting these guys to chase me all over the place. And while I'm doing that, you know, you don't have to kill them to take them out of the game. You can just puppeteer them like I'm doing right now. These guys are just kind of worried about me. A couple guys have been chasing me around, and by doing that, it allows my men to basically take advantage of this distraction that I'm doing. My little puppet show I'm having with these guys. I don't care if I'm going to get killed right here. Look at, I got 3 or 4 guys just hanging around holding this beacon. While they're holding that, my men are taking an advantage, a positional advantage on the field, and wiping these guys out because they're so focused on me. Their backs are to my men or to my teammates. It allows my men to take advantage of that power play we had going there. My little puppeteer show, it worked out perfect. This is Sir, that was Sir Nightmare, and he's gone now. So I'm going to go ahead and just hop into my Titan and basically help own the center. This is an Arthur. He's really tanky, but look at the head count of the Reds. They're getting lower and lower. By having them eject and come chase me down, it allowed them to burn through some of their resources. Not only that, but my men were taking advantage of them because as they were trying to worry about me, they were getting picked off from my men. So all these little advantages that the Puppet Master had on the Reds, it just made them pretty much play into our hand, and it gave us the big advantage all the way through there, and we're able to just kind of wipe them out at the end here, guys. This is just, you know, the ending of the end. But all that little running around I did just totally trolled those guys, and my little Puppet Master Diablo, he just was having a lot of fun. And I tell you what, this is why I use him. He's a runner, but you got to be mindful and wise how you use him. But man, oh man, you can totally troll the Reds. You can be your little Puppet Master if you run him right. You know, great pilots on both sides. I mean, I'm looking at champions and masters on both sides. This is a little level 6 bot. It has nothing to do with his firepower. It has nothing to do with his durability. It's just a matter of using them against themselves to go ahead and puppeteer them. There you go, guys. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel on a regular basis, so if you like what you see, please tap on the subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. Also, Discord is a great way to connect with other amazing pilots, keep up on the latest news, and learn more ways to improve your gaming experience. Without question, one of the best Discord servers out there is War Robots Master Pilots. Managed by some of the best pilots in the game today, it features a robust list of informational, tutorial, and informative channels to cover anything and everything related to this awesome game. So definitely take a moment to click on the link in the description of this episode and check them out. Finally, my goal is to provide you all with entertaining and helpful information that'll help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep 'em blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Just make sure you're having fun, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.